facial expressions. But there's a whole part of your brain that's just kind of focused on reading facial cues. So, when we're designing the next version of Quest or the VR headset, a big focus for us is face tracking and basically eye tracking so you can make eye contact.
He's talking about the Meta Quest Pro. Yep, the one that's going to cost over $1,000. We're much more interested in the consumer-friendly Meta Quest 3. We're going to discuss everything we know about the Meta Quest 3, including features, release date, and pricing. Meta plans on releasing a VR headset every year, alternating between two tiers of headsets, which are the Pro series like the Meta Quest Pro, and consumer-friendly series like the Quest 2 and Quest 3. As Quest Pro will be released in 2022, Quest 3 is next in 2023. The easiest way to explain Quest 3 is a love child made from Quest Pro and Quest 2, focused heavily on mixed reality experiences. The codename within Meta for Quest 3 is called Project Stinson, which in the future, Quest 3 leaks will most likely be tied to Project Stinson, just like Project Cambria and Quest Pro. The specs and the features of the Quest 3 will surprise you. Do you want the bad news or the good news first? You probably want the bad, but let's go with the good first. Quest 3 will feature two LCD displays with pancake lenses, upgraded from the one LCD display on Quest 2 without the pancake lenses. The pancake lenses will let the lens portion of the headset be much slimmer, which allows Meta to include more technology inside. As Meta will be focusing on the upgraded mixed reality experience, the Quest 3's pass-through feature will be in clear black and white without the grains you see in Quest 2. I'm just kidding. The pass-through will be in full color thanks to the two RGB cameras seen in the file schematics shared by the most reliable VR leaker, sadly it's Bradley. I honestly don't know why Meta went with the 3-step IPD in the Quest 2, but I'm so glad we're getting back the stepless IPD with the wheel just like the Pico 4. This next thing we're talking about could be changed pretty easily by Meta in the future, so take it with a grain of salt, but Quest 3 will most likely have a storage size of 512 gigs and 12 gigs of RAM, which is double the Quest 2's. These three dots you see here allow you to use the Quest Pro's charging dock to charge your Quest 3. I'm not sure why you would need the Quest 3 if you already have the Quest Pro, but I guess it's kinda cool, better than nothing. Well, those are the good news, but we also have to cover the bad ones. To my surprise, Meta Quest 3 will not feature face and eye tracking, even though Mark Zuckerberg really made it seem like we're gonna see face and eye tracking in every headset from now on.
When we're designing the next version of Quest, a big focus for us is face tracking and basically eye tracking so you can...
This is because cost of face and eye tracking is very expensive, and Meta was not able to cut down the cost enough to the $400 to $500 price range and include these features. I personally think this next one is good news, but a lot of people might take it as bad, so I'll mention it here. You'll see the return of the notorious head straps you've seen for Quest 2 included in Quest 3. This means that the Quest 3's batteries will be in the front of the headset, which ruins the weight distribution of the headset. Why would anyone think this is good news? This means that you can easily take off the straps and upgrade them to your favorite head straps from Kiwi or Bobo VR, which are just so much more comfortable. I know, unfortunately, it does cost extra to upgrade your headset, but hey, I think having the choice is better than not having a choice at all. Multiple rumors at this point all suggest that the release will be towards the second half of 2023. The most likely case is that Quest 3 will be announced during Meta Conference in 2023, just like the Quest Pro that will be announced during Meta Conference this year in 2022. From now on, we could potentially see a new VR headset from Meta every October. If you're thinking of upgrading your headset to the Quest 3, you'll have less than a year or much less depending on when you're watching this video. The price of the headset is the biggest mystery at this point. From all of the features that will be included, I think it's pretty reasonable to see this headset priced around $500 plus or minus $100. As I find out more about Quest 3, I'll have them in the pinned comments, so be sure to check that out as well. Feel free to check out this video you see right now if you're curious about everything we know for the upcoming PlayStation VR 2 headset.